welcome back to the Notts Counter Challenge. This is episode 28, or well, should have been episode 29. The previous episode that I recorded kind of went Pete Tong. I recorded it, and then unbeknownst to me, that the night before my PC decided to do a full update, and of course it messed around with all my settings, and I recorded number 28 without any sound, commentary or anything. So I had to scrap that one. So instead of bringing you the quarter-final Checkatrade Trophy game as promised in episode 27 against Bury, we're going to bring you the semi-final instead. Can't ask for much more than that, I reckon. So after the last game against Middlesbrough, we played Colchester. 1-1 with that one. Kyle Jacobs again with another goal. And then we played Bury, the game that we wanted to show you. We won that one 2-1. We were turning up in that game and coasting. It seemed quite an easy game that was, and then we just put pressure on ourselves by conceding late on. The following game we went away to Scunthorpe. We came away again with another win. Adam Campbell scoring again twice. He seems to have hit quite a good patch of form as late. But the following game we played MK Dons. They were lying second at the time. I think they still are, or they might be top now, I can't remember. But they battered us. Even though we were at home, we couldn't do nothing, love no money. They were all over us. Yes, we had more shots, but they were more clinical, virtually 1 in every 2 on target, and as well as 53% possession. They mauled us basically. But then we hit a good patch of form again, playing away to Preston, which seems to be our bogey team at the moment. Always a high scoring game against these guys. Adam Campbell and Alex Reid coming good in that one. 3-2 up. And I think we were 3-0 up in that game as well, which was the worrying sign that we were conceding late on again. And then we're at home to Bradford City. Jermaine Hilton this time coming up with the goods. And I'm quite pleased for him really, because Donnelly hasn't been performing. Hilton's been stepping up to the mark and has played quite well. So today we're going to bring you a Wycombe game. Wycombe, who are lying 4th at the moment, and the semi-final of the Checkatrade Trophy against Coventry. But before we do that, let's look at the league table. As you can see, we are lying 3rd, right behind MK Dons. And if it wasn't for that loss, we possibly would have been above them at this point. Coventry are near the bottom. They've played really well in this Checkatrade Trophy, and I think that whoever they played last, they kind of battered them a little bit. So, bearing that in mind, we're not going to take this lightly. With it being a semi-final game, we've got a chance of silverware this year. So, you know, we're not gonna put a second string out. We're gonna go full on for this one. But first up is Wycombe. Wycombe are 3 points behind us, with a better goal difference as it happens as well. So we are 6 points ahead of 7th spot in the race for the playoffs. There is another 13 games left, so we're nearly there. It'd be disappointing now to not be in on the playoffs at this point. But we're only 4 points off leaders, so it could go either way. So moving on to the team for today. See what we got. Wolverhampton's available. Actually, Donnelly's available this time, so we'll put him up to the subs bench. Alex Reid's available. Take 40 out. See, Hilton's played well. I'm going to bring Reid on for Burn. Curtis, you're going to come off, and we're going to bring Patton in. And Milson, he did have a relatively not bad game, but I like to have people who are a lot more fitter and able to run around. Lesniak can come back in. Jacobs could come in for Whitfield. Just swap them round. That's better. Right, so we're going to go with, I believe Gillespie should be back in training There he is. He's not too bad. He's in reserves at the moment. He's come back from injury. I don't want to risk him at the moment. Hewitt, I believe I can actually... Can I play him there? Yeah, he's 100%. And Tootle. Even though Tootle's been playing well as well, we'll give Hewitt a run out of the right back. So we're going to start off with Collins in goal. Hewitt on the right, Duffy and Kirchhoff in the middle with Guthrie on the left hand side. Lesniak, Jacobs and Patton in the midfield with Hilton, Campbell and Reid up front. There's not much separating these two teams. Wycombe find themselves up against a team who are a good set of results of late, and I think the two clubs will cancel each other out. It's got a draw written all over it. Right, Ben Gladwin is the deep line playmaker, their main man, ability to pull the string. Alan Campbell, false 9, has scored 19 goals in 38 games this season, 1 in every 2. I didn't realise it was that much, but he's playing well. They're going with a 4-4-2, whereas we're sticking with the 4-3-3, which seems to be working. I'm not going to mess around with it. Crossley, we should challenge the team to pick up where they left off last. Let's calmly say, expect nothing but a win. Good luck out there today. We've been on good form around the league. Go out there, impress me. Seems to have worked so far. Faith in you. Let's get a few more greens on there, make them a little bit happy and more comfortable. That's better. And let's start this game. It's not a bad stadium. Quite a full crowd. Let's skip this. Formalities. Let's go into the game. We kick off left to right. Hewitt has the ball, goes for a run, and then immediately gets interrupted. Guthrie gets intercepted. Oh, that's a cracking ball over the top. All he has to do is square it, which was easy. Route 1 football over the top. And a slide tackle to him in the middle, nobody there at all. Kirchhoff or Duffy, where were you? Even Hewitt for that matter. Come on, let's get back into this game. Wycombe with the ball, inside to Stewart. That's a good interception. Are we going to intercept again? Yes, we have. Lesniak has it, inside to Reid. Reid again to Patton. Campbell, Reid, Guthrie. Lesniak now inside to Reid, Campbell, Jacobs. I tell you what, he's finally 3rd goal of the season. He's scored a couple of important goals, but that's a good one to get us back into the game. Lesniak wins the ball back to Reid, Campbell, and on to Jacobs. And look at that, sweeps the ball in. Could argue he was left on his own. He shouldn't have been. I don't care. Right, we can come forward. Ball in, ball out. Mason has it. Somebody tackle. Oh, come on, Duffy. No, it wasn't Duffy. I thought it was an own goal. What the hell happened there? Ball comes in. Knocks it onto his bloody head. Just when we got back into the game as well. We're having more of the possession. Oh, we should tell the teams before, it's not been good. If it hasn't been good enough, I'm not happy at all. Right, second half. Let's see if they can show something different this time. Kirchhoff has it inside to Jacobs, who loses it immediately. What a miss. Should have buried that. The crowd is only 5,500. It looked a lot more. Campbell has it inside to Hilton, who's been scoring, and what a miss. The ground suggests there's more than 5,500 there. Here with the throw. Penalty. This is our chance. The Ginger Ninja. Come on, Campbell. You can do it. You missed the last penalty against MK Dons, I believe it was. Let's put this one in the net. Oh, you've hit the bar. No, he saves it. That's the 2nd penalty in a row he's missed. What an opportunity. Right. Sorry, Campbell, I'm hauling you off. I can't have you in there anymore. We'll bring Donnelly on. Swap him with Reed. And there's nobody really they can bring on. Thompson. Have Kirkhoff, he can come off for Dickey. He's playing really well. He can come on. I want to bring Thompson on, but there's nobody really. Can't do it. Right, confirm changes. And play. Team talk, assertive, and push forward. See if we can get this winner. Well, equaliser now. That's not going to be good. We end up losing this game. After two very good. Harriman. First goal of the season. We've had two perfect opportunities to equalise. And they go and score 3-1. Right, Lesniak, free kick. Anybody there? Off the post. Come on. Anybody going to give us a break? That's a good running, Donnelly. Inside. Great to Dickey. Dickey now has it. Where's he going to go? Back outside to Donnelly. Inside to Jacobs. This is better play until we lose the ball. Oh, Patton. You're going to get yourself sent off now. They're imploding. Right, okay, so Hilton, you're not doing anything. Gonna have to bring Curtis on and do that. It's not good. Let's just see how this game has been a total nightmare. How different the game would have been. Might have been. Donnelly has it all the way through, gone. Okay, we get one back. That's his 9th goal of the season. Well done. Now we were looking at a loan player, striker from Man United. Only a youngster. I think he was a 20-year-old. Sam Byrne put in a request. He wanted to leave the club, so we thought we'd have a look at a few loanees. And unfortunately picked Portsmouth instead. Ah, oh, Jesus. Why aren't you giving us a break? Quicker we get Gillespie back in goal, the better. It's a good header out, but straight to him. Nobody on the line and virtually an empty net. Can we win this ball back? Probably not. Well, that was a nightmarish game. That was disappointing, and we should let them know that. Do you think? Far from pleased. Right, let's hope they do better against Coventry. And Donnelly finally scores. End his goal drive. Got 18 hours without a goal. Sam Burns injured, and Patton accepts his warning. I should think so too. Right, let's go and get ready for Coventry. We welcome Gillespie back in goal. He's not quite there with match fitness, but I want him back as soon as possible. O'Neill comes back into the right back position with Dickey, Duffy in the centre, Brophy on the left hand side, Lesnier, Jacobs and Whitfield in midfield. And up front we have Campbell, Reed and Donnelly. I think it's time for these guys really to start shining and start putting the ball in the net. Otherwise we're going to peter out to nothing at the end of the season after a good start. Coventry, it will be a close encounter today, but I think Coventry will come out victorious. The absence of Carl Dickinson will also hit Notts hard. I don't see why, because they haven't been playing that well, that much to be perfectly honest. Ben Whitfield is our key man. The wing has the ability to pull the strings in midfield. I'll say that about anybody nowadays. Will Keane, the advanced forward for Coventry, 17 and 34 games so far. Okay, so similar sort of setup like Wycombe played. So Coventry going with a 4-4-2, We're going to stick with a 4-3-3. And surprise, surprise, Mark Crossley, nothing. Will Keane, he said, right, we'll always mark him, put him on the weaker foot. Continue. And we'll passionately say, I know a lot of you will be on the verge of what happened when we played. Go out there and express yourselves. It seems to have worked a little bit. Now I do believe we play, if we go through, we play the winners of the South section. I think it's Tottenham and Chelsea under 23s. So that could be quite a good final. It's all very quiet. Half an hour gone. We're getting the shots in, but they're not on 8 off target. How can we be hitting off target? 8 long shots, that's why. Routledge, yellow card for Coventry. But they're picking up the cards. We're having the possession. And they get the chance of the goal. How does that work? Again, we go behind. And again, a deflection. You didn't know anything about it. Not this ball back. Come on. Come on. Let's get this back. Lesniak runs with it. And was it really worth it? If they're the long shots we're having, this is ridiculous. Why are we having so many long shots? Okay, start again. We'll have a look at the setup in a bit. 34,000 this time, which is slightly better. Good win by Brophy. Lesniak with the corner. Whitfield, let's go and get it back. Plays it out to O'Neill. O'Neill now has it. Whitfield inside to Donnelly. Oh, come on. We're on the edge of the box, and that was the time to shoot. Is anything going to happen there? Routledge with another cut. This is ridiculous. Another corner. Who's that? Campbell. What the hell are you doing all the way back here? Okay. Whitfield, you can go up there. I'm going to bring Sam Byrne on because somebody's not playing well up front at all. Campbell, you're coming off. Hilton, you're coming on as well. Donnelly. Leave Reed on. And Patton. Going on for Lesniak. Right, we'll change this to attack and we've got nothing to lose. Confirm changes. Come on. Can't believe we get to the semi-final and nothing, and they just don't play or perform. Team talk. Push forward. 3 minutes to go. I can't believe it. We've done nothing in this game. How can you have 58% of the possessions? 2 quick losses just like that. After a good set of results. I expected to come away with a win, at least one of them. Not happy with the result. Far from it. 28 shots, only 6 on target. Only 6 on target. Chelsea under 3s in the other game battered Tottenham 4-0 by looks of things. Can't believe we lost 2-0. That's really upset me, that has. O'Neill reveals Cat Fury. Yeah, I was mad. And now Jacobs is 1 match ban. Well, that puts a blip on things. Okay. So, nothing to do but concentrate on the league now, I reckon. So we'll come back after a few games and might come back for the Luton and Brentford. I'll do that. Home to Luton, away to Brentford, and hopefully things will look a lot better in the league. We play Coventry again at home in a few weeks' time. I can't believe that. That's probably our most dominant we've been in any game as well. Still reeling from that. Right, if you like the video, please pop a like on there. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you.